welcome back to episode 68 of the Non-League to Legend Save. Things have been okay since we left. We've only played a couple of games, I believe, but what a couple of games they were. So we left you at West Brom, where we won 3-0 there. We then went on to play Chelsea, and we absolutely smashed them. 8-0. Selic getting a double hat-trick, and I feel inclined to show you the goals. Okay, so let's have a little look at the goals. First one here. It was a relatively long highlight, but the football that we played, just knocking it around. Every time they came forward, we nicked the ball off them and just built really, really well. The tempo looked better. Everything looked better. It was from here that it started to look good. I mean, look at this. This is a great little passage of play in there. Fantastic. Little ball back. Selic, tidy finish. 1-0. Second goal started from a corner. I can't remember all the goals myself. Wendell across to Selic, who hits one here. I think that took a deflection, but it went down as his goal. Superb. So we went in at half time. No, we didn't actually. This was just before half time. Alfie McGee's goal. Claudio puts the cross in. Pastor knocks down. McGee misses the first one, but gets there for the second. This is another one from Selic. Chelsea corner, headed clear brilliantly. Bagunovic, who's been really, really good in that role. Selic beats one, beats two, and can he finish? Yes, he can. That's a hell of a finish. We just looked really, really good. This is the fifth goal. And again, just some half decent football. Selic plays Pastore in. Pretty sure he puts this across. McCall into Bagunovic, back to Wendell, shoots, saves. This is a long highlight, this one. Don't quite know why. But I want you to see all the goals just to see what, this is what we're capable of. This is what we do sometimes. And Chelsea were just completely impotent against us. They really were. Selic pulls it across. Bagunovic is on the end of that one. This is number 6. It was a penalty. Pretty standard stuff, but we'll show you the penalty. There we go. Number 7. Straight from kickoff. And Chelsea, I'll check the stats. Yeah, they had 3 shots, all of them off target. One of them a long shot. We had 32 shots, 17 on target. We were just brilliant. Selic goes back to Claudio, plays a lovely ball down the line to McGee, who's just been different class recently, and Selic scores a header in off the bar. And then the last goal, the 8th goal. See what I mean? We were just sweeping absolutely everything up. Absolutely everything. Chelsea were really trying to play football. They really were, but by the time it got to their midfield, they kept trying to play through balls and everything, and we just kept, like that. Look, we just kept sweeping it up. Dubois and Anderson are looking like a decent partnership already. This is Pastor. He cuts this across, and Selic there for a simple finish. Double hat-trick. 8-0. Superb. You can't be upset with that. We then went away to Brentford and won 2-0. Selic with a brace. We then took him off because we've got this big game today. Paris Saint-Germain, Champions League, first knockout round, first leg at home. I prefer to play the away leg first, really, but you never know. At least this way we'll hopefully still be in the tie by the time we get to the return leg. And then the second game, I've just realised we've got the FA Cup 5th round in between, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway. So we'll do the Paris Saint-Germain game, and then I'll play these couple of games, and then we'll do the Carabao Cup final. That should be a nice little episode. And then, providing fixtures don't change, Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain in the following episode. So we're all set for this Paris Saint-Germain game. We line up exactly the same. Claudio, who's been playing brilliant, he keeps Kersey, who got sent off and was suspended. He keeps him out of the team. Dubois, Anderson, McCourt, Gomez, Holden, Wendell and Bagunovic, McGee and Pastor, who's come in on this left-hand side. He's not great there, but he's been playing really, really well. So he keeps in the team, and I think that is just the idea. Until someone puts a foot wrong, we're going to keep that same team. We're going to bring Adrian Thompson onto the bench. for Liam Bentley, who gets dropped. Still haven't seen a great deal from him. He's just been playing the last 10 minutes here and there and playing pretty well, to be honest. So let's get into this game, and I think in order to go through, we need to beat these today. We need to win. Ideally not concede, but they've got one hell of a team. That Ivani, Ortega, Mbappe, I don't know about this guy. Yeah, he looks different class as well. 30 years old though. Two holding midfielders. They're two centre backs, a different class. Ekval probably going to Manchester United at the end of the season. They're just brilliant. They really are. Pick up where you left off, boys. Let's go out there and let's smash PSG. I doubt we're going to smash them, but let's just, please, let's be in the tie for the second leg, please. Because if we go out of this, we could be getting sacked, I should think. All right, Wendell. Selic. 1-0. Come on, 49 seconds in. That is a hell of a start. One hell of a start. Come on, the boys. And we're actually looking a nuisance from corners now that we're playing them short and things like that. So maybe that's the way forward. 20 minutes in. It's been all us. 50-50 possession, but they haven't had a shot yet. And just as I say that, they have a shot. But obviously they're still in the game, but we're doing all right so far. 5 minutes to half time. We've got a highlight. Pastor to McGee. Lays out on the edge to Wendell. What will he do? Plays Selic, who shoots and whistles by the post. Definitely should have hit the target there. A couple minutes to go. Let's go in 1-up. There we go. It's been a decent half. I'm happy with that. Really, really happy. If we can maybe go grab another one and not concede, then we're in with a chance. We're definitely in with a chance. I mean, we're certainly not favourites to go through the tie, probably even with a 2-0 lead. But yeah, this is the best it could be at the moment. 59 minutes on the clock. PSG have come into this a little bit more. They've had a few shots, and they're definitely going for it this half. But hopefully we can go out there and grab another one. Go on, Pastor. Don't lose the ball, whatever you do. That'll do ya. Gomez into Bagunovic. Oh dear. Oh dear. We got runners. Watch the runners, boys. Come on. Close him. Get a tackle on him. Ortega through to Ivani. Lays it back to McKenzie. Lewandowski. It's patient from PSG. Very patient. McKennie, that's a lovely ball for. Gillet is in. He's squared it to Mbappe and he stuck it in the bottom corner. That's their first highlight, their first chance, but you cannot give Kylian Mbappe too many chances until he makes you suffer. That's a shame. But we're still in it. Hopefully we can go grab another one. Claudio was slow on the uptake there. He really was. And that might be enough for a substitution, to be completely honest. Yeah, 64 minutes on the clock. Claudio is not going to come off because I thought I had a right back on the bench. That is a real shame. But I wanted Steve Parker on the bench. I don't know why, because Nigel McCourt has been playing really, really well. Anderson's going to stay on. Alfie McGee has been having a poor game. So Adrian Thompson's going to come on and he's going to switch with Pastor. And hopefully Adrian Thompson, that little bit of quality, can make a bit of difference. 68 minutes, we've got a highlight. Ekval, Rabiot, Lewandowski, Mbappe, and PSG are really coming into this now, and we're in trouble here. Mbappe, Dolberg, good save. No, that hit the bar and gone over. Right, I think we need to make a change. I'm going to bring Selic off. I'm going to put Adrian Thompson up top. Selic's going to come off for a Wobie, and Steve Parker is going to come on for Nigel McCourt, who's had a little bit of trouble down that left-hand side. Hopefully the brilliance of Parker can deal with Mbappe, but I don't know if anyone can deal with him, to be completely honest. 10 minutes left, 1-1. Claudio switches one up, finds a Wobie inside to Bagunovic. Wendell plays one long to Thompson, but it's a poor ball. But we've retained possession. Thompson out wide to Claudio. You've got to get your cross in, fella. Decent cross. Thompson wins the header. And headers over. That was a big, big chance for us there. Big, big chance. And we're just going to tell the boys to tighten up. We don't want to concede here. Definitely not. 5 minutes at a time. I mean, providing they don't go and score from this, it's not a bad result. I think just to not lose to PSG is a big achievement. I really do. But it makes our job very difficult in the return leg. It means we've got to go and get a result. If they beat us anyway, anyhow, we're out. So tough return leg there. Selleck is injured. It's only a couple of days. That's not too bad. So we're going to get on now into the Carabao Cup Final against Fulham. Right, since we've been away, we played the Wolves and Leeds game, drew 1-1 with Wolves really frustrating. They scored early on. We kept knocking at the door, just about scraped an equaliser and unlucky not to go on and win the game, really. Poor performance. We then played Leeds away in the FA Cup fifth round, beat them comfortably, 2 own goals from this guy. But the biggest surprise was really funny. Look who has turned up playing for Leeds, Brad McGarry, the ex-Plymouth superstar. He was superb for us. He then went on to Ruben Kazan, then moved to Feyenoord for 3.8 million, then moved to Leeds this season for 4.8 million. He's not doing too bad, to be honest. So yeah, really chuffed to see him in the Premier League. So we've got the Carabao Cup final now against Fulham, and it's going to be a tough game, I should imagine. We're playing a full strength side. I did toy with the idea of playing the youngsters who have essentially got us to the final, so it's maybe a little bit unfair on them, but at the end of the day, I think this could be an important competition this year because we're not going to be in the running for much else. So this is how we line up. Lafont in goal, Kersey, Steve Parker, fullbacks, Dubois and Anderson in the middle, Gomez, Wendell, Collins, middle of the park, Alfie McGee and Pastor, the inside forwards, behind Burak Selik. So hopefully that is enough to get us over the line. I could put a couple of the youngsters on the bench, etc. In fact, I think we're going to put Liam Bentley on the bench. We'll put Craig Briggs on the bench. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so here we go. First cup final of the year, or of the season. I'm hoping for a big performance. Pick up where you left off. Let's go out there and let's score early. Let's get this game by the scruff of the neck. Okay, throw in Kersey into Wendell. Finds Alfie McGee. Back to Wendell. Well played. Get that cross in, son. That's poor. Fulham clear the ball, but we pick straight up on it. Gomez into Collins. It's the feet of Selleck. That's a good tackle from Townsend. Goes back to the keeper. But I think there's going to be a lot of this today. A lot of possession, a lot of attacking from us. But can we break the deadlock? McGee, headers just wide. 11 minutes in. Fulham with the throw. Dangerous throw. But they've worked it out okay. Come down this left-hand side to Gray. Inside to Townsend. The ball's played long, but Dubois sweeps up. Goes back to the keeper. Parker to bring the ball forward now. Wendell, can he pick his pass? He's got to go out wide. He does. Alfie McGee, he'll keep that in. Well played. Crossfield ball back into Collins. You can see they're playing very, very deep. Pastor, Collins, Parker, have a run, son. Pastor, cross, Alfie McGee. Oh, straight down the keeper's throat. Alfie McGee's just picked up a knock. We're gonna sub him off just because we don't really want to risk injury to him, to be honest. So Iwobi will come on that left-hand side. Pastor will switch to the right-hand side. 32 minutes on the clock. We've got a throw, and Fulham have won this back. Oh, that's a sloppy pass from them though. Selleck crosses one in. Pastor at the far post. Headers over. We've got to start taking our chances soon. 5 minutes before the half-time whistle. Fulham come forward and Fulham have scored. I don't believe it. We're going attacking. We're telling the boys, demand more. And trust it to be a corner. We just cannot defend corners. Cannot defend them. Ball comes in. It's a good header, but there's two of them there with the free header. So many people to blame there. And 3 minutes before half-time, we're 1-0 down in the Carabao Cup final to Championship Fulham. Very disappointing. Not good enough. And I mean, what do? We've gone attacking. They're not particularly troubling us down the side. So I think what we're going to do, just tell them it's disappointing. What we're going to do is we're going to bomb these wing backs on just a little bit, and we've gone attacking as well, and hopefully we can just overpower them and get a goal back in the second half. Definitely can't be losing this game though. No way. Right, corner. Collins out on the edge to Selleck. He's going to shoot. He does. He hits the post. It's going to be one of them games. I can just feel it. Oh, half an hour left. Absolutely nothing happening. This is shocking. We're going to lose this game. I just know we are. Parker's going to come off. Nigel McCourt is going to come on. I mean, we haven't really got too many game changes on the bench, to be honest. So why not? Wendell's coming off. Bagunovic, he's always good for a goal. We need to score. Plain and simple. We're going overload, and we're going to tell them to show some passion. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Pastore brings it forward, beats his man. No one's in the box. Pastore's on his own. Shoots. Oh, I thought it had gone in. It's gone wide of the post. Yeah, it's going to be one of them games. I can just sense it. And to be honest, well, I don't want to say Fulham have deserved it. They haven't. We've deserved it. But at the same time, they beat Liverpool in the semi-finals. They've had a brilliant run. Selleck back to... What is that? That is terrible. Collins will go out wide to Iwobi. Surely he does. Collins into Bagunovic. Shoots, and that was a fizzing shot from Bagunovic. Out for a corner. Can we make anything from it? Bagunovic on the edge shoots, and good hands from Wildsmith. 10 minutes left. We got no ideas. We're on overload as it is. I mean, what do you really do? I mean, we're just changing some people to attack here. I mean, there's not a lot we can do. We're going to lose the cup final, and it's a real shame. It's a shocking performance. I mean, to be honest, I've been trying to get knocked out of this competition since the first round, or whatever round we entered it in. But to get to the final, you then want to win it. I wouldn't have minded getting... Oh, we're 2-0 down. I wouldn't have minded getting knocked out of the semi-final. We've just lost 2-0 to Fulham in the Carabao Cup Final. I mean, that is the epitome of dog shit. I'm glad it's not an FA Cup Final or a European Cup Final or anything. I really hate losing finals. I'd rather lose in the semi-final than get to the final and lose. Nothing worse. There you go then. We've gone to attacking. We've left the door open. They've had 2 shots on target and scored them both. And we've had a ridiculous amount of shots on target and couldn't even create a proper opportunity, really. Good tackle from Dubois, and cue the celebrations from Fulham fans, and well deserved, I say. Really, really well deserved. I'd like to know who their manager is, actually. Let's go aggressive. Not good enough. But congratulations, Fulham, really. Yeah, excellent result for them. David Dunn is their manager, and his reputation will rise because of that. And it probably won't be too long before we start seeing him managing in the Premier League, either with Fulham or someone else. Alfie McGee's out for 2 days. That's okay. Selleck reveals measures fury. Yeah, not too happy, mate. Sort your life out. Okay, so there we go. Bit disappointing. I mean, we got a 1-1 draw against Paris Saint-Germain. I think that was a positive result, but it really makes things difficult for us in that away leg. So next episode we'll come back and we will be playing the Tottenham game at home. We need to beat that. That is a must win. And to be honest, so is this Paris Saint-Germain game. Huge episode next time out. Absolutely huge. And I will see you there for it. So thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next episode.